Are the Colts better off without Carson?
Well, considering they don't have a better quarterback on their roster right now, no, they're not. Now, I do think it was the right move for Indy to move on. I don't think it was a good match. I don't think it was a good match in the locker room. I don't think it was a good match, with the coaching staff, surprisingly. But the question ends up being, who ends up being in Indianapolis that's significantly better than Carson Wentz, who was under contract for a while at below starter money? And so, look, you can say maybe it's Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe it's Mr. Trubisky, maybe it's Jameis Winston. I just would ask, which one of those guys do you know for sure is going to be significantly better than Carson Wentz was? And so I think that's the challenge that Indianapolis finds themselves in.
Come on, Tim. Listen.
Stephen A., who
Carson
is it?
Wentz
Who's better? Who's going to replace him that's better?
No, wait a minute.
Jimmy
I'm not saying I know the
Garoppolo.
answer to that question. That's not. Hold on. Let me finish. I'm not saying that I know the answer to that question, Tim. You're right about that. When I'm saying, come on, Tim. I'm saying you, as an astute football analyst, you know good and damn well there are some dudes that come along and you just got to make a change. You just got to get away from them because they just don't get it done. For some reason, they get in their own way. I would never sit here, for example, Tim, and question the overall talent of Carson Wentz. I know Carson Wentz has talent. This guy was a league MVP candidate. I thought he was going to win the league MVP the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl, but he went down with a couple of games left in the season when he got injured at the Coliseum in Los Angeles, and Nick Foles came and rescued them, saved the day, and they went on to win the Super Bowl. He was going to win the MVP that year, in my estimation. That's how phenomenal he was. Ever since then, things have nosedived. You got Doug Peterson, who knows a thing or two about quarterbacks and about offense. You couldn't find a way to make things mesh with him. You go to Indy. Frank Reich was your quarterback's coach, your offensive coordinator. He has faith in you. He brings you there. Yeah, you threw for 3,500 yards. Yes, you had 27 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, but the pick 6 in the end zone, wetting the bed against the Jacksonville Jaguars with the season on the line, stuff like that. You just see a guy. There are certain dudes, Tim, that come along, and yeah, you look at them and you say that's a talent, but you know you can't depend on them. You know that somehow, some way, something's going to happen wrong because they're going to make a boneheaded decision, a boneheaded play that's going to nullify and negate everything positive that they may have done. I'm saying that's Carson Wentz. Numbers-wise, respectable. Ability-wise, no doubt. But when you think about the things that he's done to beat himself, that leaves a coach scratching his head. One part of the playbook. He was instructed to do one thing, he did another. He wasn't getting along, he wasn't following instructions. They didn't go along with the game plan. You hear these things about Carson Wentz, and you see them over and over and over again for the past 4 years. That's who we're talking about here, Tim. So yeah, they don't have a direct successor as of yet. I totally get you on that. But that tells you something. We don't have a successor. So why would we get rid of him? We get rid of him because we know he needs to go. That's why.
Hey, you're right about that, Stephen A. That's great. But that description that you just laid out for Carson Wentz, I'm on board, man. I'm right there with you on it. Okay? But I think that you could say, all right, let's talk about who the guys that are going to be wearing a horseshoe on their helmet this year playing quarterback, that description wouldn't also fit. Who is that guy? Unless you have some other plan that we're unaware of right now of how you're going to do it, who is that guy? Because listen, look, do I think Jimmy Garoppolo is better? I do. But that description that you just laid out could easily be applied and accepted by a lot of people about Jimmy Garoppolo. Same thing if it was a trade for Kirk Cousins, who I also believe is better than Carson Wentz. Same thing could be said about Marcus Mariota or Jameis Winston. Name the guy that is going to be playing quarterback that description doesn't also fit. And so, look, that's all I'm saying about it. I also think the Commanders got better. It's a good move for them. People criticizing that trade for them, I think we're wrong. I think they got a better quarterback in Washington.
I don't disagree with you there.
On a pretty good deal for a quarterback that's under 30 years old. who was their quarterback going to be? Wasn't going to be Taylor Heineke.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. I definitely support your position on the Commanders. By the way, that's such a corny name. They should be ashamed of themselves. Why don't you just go with the Washington Generals or something? I mean, the Washington Commanders just sounds so corny. I mean, good Lord. I just wanted to throw that out there. But having said all of that, I definitely do believe that Carson Wentz is an upgrade from Taylor Heineke. And I do believe it's a win for the Washington football team, the Washington Commanders, because, again, you've been so awful that you don't have anywhere to go but up. So I do understand that. But the flip side to it, to answer your question, whether it's Garoppolo, who's got a better winning record at the quarterback spot than a Carson Wentz, who's got a career 44-40 record, even somebody like a Mitchell Trubisky, because we understand what was going on in Chicago with Matt Nagy and that stuff, that didn't appear to be the ideal circumstances. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a backup, a perennial backup, who's played a role as a starting quarterback on many occasions. I'd go with Tyrod Taylor before I went with Carson Wentz, because I need something different. I'm just telling you, Carson Wentz is a mess. He's a mess. He's a mess, Tim. He's a mess.
I'm going to argue on Tyrod, but listen, look, they may stay the same, and maybe they're okay with that, but I do think they kind of have a championship roster outside of quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But obviously, Tim, I know Tim's I see right where you're saying it could be a win-win situation. They need some consistency in Indy, as Darius Leonard pointed out, 5 different quarterbacks over the last 5 years. It was Andrew Luck, Scott Tolzien, Jacoby Brissett, Phillip Rivers, and then, of course, Carson Wentz, and we'll see who heads there next. Tim, thank you so much for being with us. We'll keep it rolling here, guys. Still to come on.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.